Hello, everyone. It's Amy from AMPO here. I hope that you're having an excellent week. Hey, I wanted to chat with you a little bit about annual giving. We've been breaking it down week by week all year long, giving you a series of tasks to help you to be more strategic in your planning. But why are we focused in on annual giving? Why haven't I been talking about major gifts all year? Why hasn't this been focused on legacy giving? Why on earth have I taken the step of breaking down annual giving week by week? And the reason why I've done that is because I feel so passionately about annual giving. Annual giving is the renewable, repeatable gifts that people give year after year to make sure that the engine of your organization, that the mission keeps moving forward. And those gifts are the things that you really start to rely upon to make sure that you can deliver the mission. Normally, annual gifts are unrestricted. That means that you can use them for whatever the need is most within your organization. And so we know that these gifts are incredibly powerful to you. They're incredibly powerful to the people that you serve, and they're incredibly powerful to your community. Annual giving is just, there's so many things that fall underneath it. Oftentimes people start to think of this more as a gift size than is sort of a whole foundation of your giving program. But annual giving really is the idea that you're taking a group of people through a cycle of cultivation instead of an individual. So in a major gift conversation, you're thinking, how do I get this individual to, how do I identify them? How do I engage with them? How do I ask and how do I steward them? But with annual giving, you're thinking of that as a group. So that group might be, maybe it's corporate sponsors for an event. Maybe it's, a group of constituents that you've identified. It's segments of your database that you've identified, and you're going to try to take that full segment through a cycle of cultivation collectively. So start to kind of think of it differently than gift size. Start to think of it more from that philosophical perspective. Also, really keep in mind that what's happening in your annual giving program is really going to be indicative of what's happening with the rest of your program. If you're struggling with legacy giving, if you're struggling with major gifts, it might be because your annual program isn't as active as it should be. Maybe you're not thinking of it as strategically as you should. Maybe you haven't put some KPIs, some really good KPIs in place for that. So that's really what we've been doing, is we've been breaking that down. And I'm really excited to tell you that this next year, there's going to be an even bigger opportunity for you to focus in on annual giving. AMPO is going to be launching the Annual Giving Accelerator, and it's going to be your chance to join with a cohort of your peers to really dig in on annual giving. There's going to be workbooks, there's going to be monthly calls, individual calls with me where we can talk individually about your strategy. There's going to be videos and blogs and all sorts of really amazing things that you'll be able to dig into with annual giving, all under the premise of how do we take a group of donors through that cycle of cultivation so that we can get them to the ask, and how do we make that ask as strategic as possible so that we can raise more money for your organization. So the launch day is coming. This is just kind of a little bit of a preview to help kick this off. But know that we're out there here. We're here to walk alongside you and to really help you to build this solid foundation of your fundraising program so that you can continue to raise more dollars. So that's it. Stay tuned. There's going to be more coming. The Annual Giving Accelerator is on its way, and it's going to really be there to help you. So have a great week, and I really look forward to this launch and getting to know all of you a little bit more. Thank you.